Bob.
Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning, and it's our third day of Speedrun Ragnarok, raising money for Take This. Today's going to be a fun day, including our rhythm block this afternoon. But for our first run of the day, please welcome in leggystarscream, who's going to be playing the Secret of Varonis.
Why, hello there, everyone. How y'all doing this morning? As previously mentioned, I'm leggystarscream, and this is the Secret of Varonis. What's that secret? Honestly, we're going to find out incredibly quickly. And that's not just because this is a speedrun.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it just a pinch, because we have some naming incentives to clean up. So, first and foremost, what is the name of our human?
Oh, let me see. Looks like the name for the human is gonna be Demerine. D-E-M-E-R-I-N-E.
Yeah, I hope I know how to spell that one. Alright. What do we have for our monster?
For a monster, their name is gonna be MXZV.
Okay, next up is our robot. Is it Soko?
Yep, Soko.
You'll never guess who donated for these names.
Okay.
And then finally we have our Esper.
Natara.
Yep. So this game has a couple of modes that we can select here at the beginning. Classic introduces the classic Final Fantasy Legend mechanics of weapons breaking and attacks missing if you target incorrectly. Casual mode takes those options off, and let's face it, we're speedrunners. We're a little casual with it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, if it wasn't obvious from the previous menu and this is designed to be a homage to the Final Fantasy Legend series on Game Boy, aka the original Saga games.
Yeah, I did look it up the other day to see what it was about, since this is the first I've heard of it.
And then we have 3 different options for encounter modes. We've got enemies appearing on the overworld, running around, you bump into them, you get battle, you have random, which is just, your classic random encounter, running around, suddenly it'll spawn. But we're going to play on fixed mode, where enemies do not appear in the overworld, and they do not respawn. Which is great, because, we're speedrunners. We're not planning on grinding anyway. So, having this ability to not deal with enemy encounters while we're running around is great. Having enemies appear in fixed locations that we can work around, also great. So press A here, and when I press confirm on this screen, the timer will start.
Okay.
Do you want to count me in?
Sure thing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do. Hop in here. Talk to Borg here. You'll notice I am, in fact, pressing B to jump. Shoutouts to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. But unlike Mystic Quest, jumping is faster than walking. So we are going to jump around as much as we can to get as much speed as we can on long straightaways. There's also a movement speed setting that is persistent in this game. And so we've got that going on in the background. We are on the fastest movement speed, obviously.
Of course.
Yep. But here we go. We talk to everyone important, and we are leaving town. There's 2 ways to go. We're going to take the way that has the loot. We can try to dodge these encounters, but I want to take them to get just a little bit of experience. Well, it's not really experience. The way that this game works is that humans level up by buying stat potions in towns, or finding them in caves, like that HP 200 we just picked up.
Nice.
Monsters get stronger by, eating the meat. Classic Final Fantasy Legend stuff. Robots, just like the classics, get stronger by equipping gear. And espers in this get random mutations at the end of battles. And those get are what we're fishing for here, because one thing about espers, they don't have a lot of HP. So we're hoping to get a few extra hit points from these really early, really easy encounters on our esper. For marathon safety, if I was doing like a PB attempt, I wouldn't necessarily take all these fights. But, again, if I can get a little bit of consistency here by taking a few extra fights early, it's going to greatly help over the course of the run.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are continuing forward. We're looting the cave. And yeah, that would be a great time if you have anything you want to share.
Sure, we can talk about today's incentives we're bringing out today. So currently we've got a bid war to name their main character in our Legend of Mana HD remaster. Currently their name is Irukan G. We've also, for a rhythm block, we have a hidden song showcase for Citus Alpha. Our runner singing along to the songs in Rock Band 3, the Jonathan Colton showcase. And a video game bonus block for Beatmania 2DX Infinitas.
Yeah, 2DX is always a great time. You definitely want to get that met. Like, all of those incentives are going to be incredible. So this is technically our first boss fight.
Okay.
Sorry, you were saying something?
I was just joking how making someone sing along to the songs is always a good time.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's the first dungeon done and dusted. Gonna come around here and head straight for the second one.
Nice.
And if you're playing casually, you might go to a town, might buy a few things. Nah, we're going fast. We know where we need to go.
Absolutely.
And it is worth noting that if we time it right, we can, in fact, jump over a lot of these encounters. I am definitely taking them on purpose and not failing to jump over them. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course. Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Right now, the only thing that matters for keeping a character alive is making sure that our Esper stays alive as much as possible. Because, again, for now, she's the only one who matters for end-of-battle level-ups. Later on, we'll have monsters that we specifically want to kill to get monster meat. But for a while, that's not going to be an issue due to things we'll run into in a little bit.
Okay. Other than stats, is there anything we're really looking for Esper?
So we have, because this is fixed mode, the way that the RNG works, there are a couple of abilities that we are fully expecting to be able to pick up later on.
Okay.
But for now, we're just looking for stats, and in particular, defense would be nice, but max HP is going to be king.
So where are we heading now? Third dungeon?
We are actually heading into a town for a change. The treasure of the last dungeon was the air seed, aka some scuba gear. And so we were able to use it to go dive into the well and raid their treasure, including their night vision goggles. Because, yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to come here. We are going to sell the gun, the strength up, the salted meat, and the bronze hat. We're going to buy in the other shop the shot staff, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because as previously stated, robots gain their stats from equipping things. So we're just going to stack that robot with all the neat stuff we can. We give the Esper a magic rod that does electric damage, which is going to be super useful in a bit. We're going to take the inn to heal up because our human is dead. If our human hadn't died, we probably would have just used some of the potions we have to heal, but unfortunately we don't have any revives yet.
Okay. We just got a $25 donation from Toro Kasi toward the Hidden Song Showcase.
Hell yeah.
Good luck, Lucky. Hopes the run goes well. Yep, we're hoping it goes well here too. Thanks again, Toro Kasi.
We are definitely in safety safe territory.
Ooh, got stuff boss.
It can be a little bit of a troll, especially when my human's HP was that low. Just wanted to... marathon safety. Like...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Human dying there, not an issue. We get the ever-burning torch. It's literally a flashlight. Yep. And now, we are heading to Varonis to find the secret. Like I said, shockingly early. Jump over that guy. Grab a defense potion, aka some nice money.
Not using any of it from your human right now?
Nope. We'll be giving the human some stat ups in a bit. But for now, we have the auger. The auger has the special battle script where they rotate between a defense sword and a mirror shield. Basically teaching the player about like how different enemies will counterattack you depending on what you do. So on the defense sword turns, we want to be using magic and elemental effects, except for the robot who just swings. And then on the other turns, we are using physical attacks. The Esper doesn't have one of those, so she just defends with the shield. Alright, we also have the Sending Stone. it's a walkie-talkie.
Hmm.
You jump over that guy, because we don't need to talk to anyone. We're going to talk to this guy, who is the inn.
Nice.
Gonna hop up here to the Oracle's Palace. It's a whip. It's useful for when problems come along.
Yeah, you gotta whip it.
Whip it good.
Hmm.
And talk to this old man who definitely isn't suspicious or anything. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole bit of party drama with David, the guest character who we busted out of the prison earlier. He wants to join the Knights of Varonis. We're here just to find our friends from our village. But we're going to buy some skunk meat. One of the nice things that this game has that other ones didn't is the ability to buy meat to transform your monster.
Nice.
Right. So the Colt, so the defense potion. Everything else is Gucci. Just go ahead and use that. Robot gets the whip. And we're going to give you both potions for later. Hop back in here, head downstairs and around to the Mirror Temple or Mirror Shrine, right. I remember which, religious noun they use for this place.
Yeah, totally.
Yep. That was me just jumping off the side of the map.
Yep, just a little too much overexcited bunny hopping.
Right? I mean, I'm just excited that I can bunny hop and it's actually faster.
Yeah.
We're gonna... it's the Mirror Shrine. We're gonna go look in the mirror. Oh, I'm sure that's not a problem. Breaking the mirror in the Mirror Shrine? Definitely normal. Definitely a thing you don't need to worry about.
Yeah, you're not going to get 7 years of bad luck or anything.
Yeah, so this is the Revive, which we're going to pick up. It's a Revive spell or a potion. But it also sells for like 2,500. So,
Nice.
but we're going to save here because this is the first real boss.
Ooh.
It's the old man from C24.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's Rudra, one of the gods of this world, and I forgot to do my menuing. So that makes sense.
Wow, finding a god this early.
Hey, yeah, it's a Saga game.
Yeah, I only played like a little bit of 3 when I was younger, but that's about all I remember of it.
Save again, and go. Alright. Let's get Stench. Saber Shock. So, Rudra has 2 pairs of floating swords. But luckily, we have a fun new friend, the Sneaky Skunk, that our monster evolved into. In particular, the skunk has the Stench ability, which lowers the attack stat of what it targets, their strength stat. And since the swords only attack based off their strength stat, well, we can basically debuff that second one into uselessness. We're also going to debuff Rudra a bunch, but Rudra has the bow attack, which is dexterity based rather than physically. So if Rudra decides to... snipe our Esper with his bow. That can be a little rough. But other than that, this is 750 hit points we got to get through on this boss. So we're just going and chipping away as best we can. If we see ESP, it's safe, but it's slow.
Does the attack he's using depend on which head is up front?
Nope, that's just a... Actually, I have no idea. I will have to pay attention to this.
Yeah, it does seem like the calm face uses ESP more often, but maybe that's just me?
No, I think you might be onto something.
Yeah.
But there we go. Fight down.
Nice job.
We get a nice defense mutation. We can jump over that guy. There's supposed to be plot happening. And I love this little visual glitch where if your lead party member's down, you get a duplicate party member. As opposed to the lead. Because it pulls from the character who's the lead of your party, which is currently the second slot, and then the character in the second, third, and fourth slot for the other party members. But yeah, it's gonna try and dodge and weave through the Tower of the Gods. Right. Humans down. We're actually going to grab the free heal. That I definitely didn't autopilot past. And here we're going to take this encounter that we know is here in fixed mode. This guy is always here.
Okay. Guessing this guy's meat we want or something?
So, if I eat that meat, it'll soft lock the game. This is a known bug that is in this game. Because this is a human-type enemy, he should not be dropping meat.
Oh, okay.
So don't eat the killer meat. The clue is in the name.
Yeah. Unless we just had a biblically accurate angel.
Yep. And welcome to World 2, the War-Torn World. Here, the World Worm and the World Wolf fight each other for dominance. I'm going to go ahead and fill you up real quick for marathon safety. We can talk to that guy. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
But instead, we're going to do the logical thing when entering a conflict we know nothing about. And join one side immediately. No questions asked.
Yeah.
And then immediately set out to the military base where worm soldiers attack us, and we're going to do the obvious thing and run away. Because, yeah, a static plot encounter, running away works.
Yeah.
You'll also notice that our lovely skunk friend, shoutouts to my wonderful fiancée Zoe, it has the ambush ability, so we will occasionally get preemptive strikes on enemies, which is great, except it does have that little bit of extra text to it.
Yeah. But
it does mean we can do some of these without worrying about getting bonked.
I was gonna say, is there like a boosted escape chance if you ambush them?
I think it's 100%, but I've never really dove into experimenting with it because
Okay.
on fixed mode specifically, where is it? Not you. We're gonna go the long way around. There's supposed to be a hidden passage in there, but I was having trouble lighting myself up because, as you noticed, couldn't see anything.
Hmm.
So this is Laura. She's an Esper. She rocks. She's trying to end, the eternal conflict between the two parties. That definitely, not a metaphor for anything.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a mini boss fight in there that we're supposed to do that gives us more information, but again, you can just leave.
Yep, just hit the bricks.
Yeah, exactly. Around into here. Welcome to the Lost Temple. This place is great. It's got so much loot. We're just gonna walk on the spike tiles for now. It's fine.
Yep, it's faster that way.
Yep. We picked up that fire crystal. And that white crystal. These are currency that we'll be trading in much later in the game. They're scattered across all the different areas of the game. And they get turned into some sweet, sweet loot later.
Oh.
Parse.
Yeah, later, Ariana, we're gonna get some sweet loot, which is also sweet loot.
Yeah, no, sadly, there's no bards in this one.
Ah, dang. Oh well.
Yeah, no party's perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, come on down here. Over to the weapon shop. Sell the revive, sell the SMG, sell the agility potion. Buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crossbows are next tier of weapon up, so we will notice our robot getting stronger by the moment.
Is there a reason we're not replacing the saber at all?
Saber is tier 4.
Oh.
So it is in a very good spot for us still.
Okay.
Silver helm. The X potion and the scarf.
So waiting, I can tell you folks about some prizes today. We got a Steam code for a 1-bit heart from Transkina and a code for Blacktail from Margaret Ann. Donate today, might get a chance to get one of those Steam codes.
Ooh.
Yeah. And of course, along with the grand prize is for the whole thing, crafts and codes from Possum Coffee Margaret Ann. You'd be getting a set of 4 nerdy cross-stitch kits from Possum Coffee and a set of 4 surprise Steam codes from Margaret Ann. Get those donations in if you want a chance to win.
So now we're here in the Sack Town. Got the strength potion. Once again, we're here for the sweet, sweet loot.
Yep.
Picked up a consumable in town, a return. That just takes you back to the world map. Really useful for saving a bit of time here.
Absolutely. How long have you been running this game, actually? I'm curious.
Basically since it came out.
Oh, cool. Which was like, when was that again?
Earlier this year, or right at the end of last? Like, it hasn't been out for that long. This game is still very new.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking on Steam right now. It says it released on March 1st, so yeah, about half a year-ish.
Yeah.
A little over.
Yeah, myself, and a few friends, specifically shoutouts to Invenerable and Neon Grey, immediately latched onto this, as were all Final Fantasy Legend fans and speedrunners.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I can definitely feel the inspiration here.
Mm-hmm. And so, we basically, once we finished our casual playthroughs, we sat down and went, okay, well, time to figure out routing.
Yes, for myself, I only think I've played a little bit of 3 when I was younger, but I've definitely read about 1 and 2 mostly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, fun fact about that.
Yeah.
I never played any of them growing up. I only started playing 2 when I picked it up as a speedrun.
Oh.
Because I saw people playing it and I'm like, oh, that looks like fun.
It does look neat.
Yeah. It's a super neat little run.
Hmm.
And now we are on to the boss of this world. You'll never guess that the wolf and the worm were working together to keep the world locked into eternal conflict forever. This is not a metaphor for anything. So our goal here is to focus down the worm as fast as we can. While stenching up the wolf so that when we're done with the worm, we can just roll over him and not really worry about things. As you can see if you're paying attention to the damage numbers, right now, the single best source of damage we have right now is our robot. So, above and beyond anything else, we need to keep that robot alive.
Yeah, definitely imagine starting with a tier 4 weapon definitely does that for damage.
Yeah, and interestingly, that's actually the weapon attached to the female human. And in particular, the male human does not have nearly as good a weapon equipped.
Wow.
So, it is a really nice benefit that informed, you know, a lot of the routing decisions was, oh, the human has this really good weapon that we can just give to the robot right away. But yeah, when either one of the two dies, they start spamming a specific attack. As we can see, we're getting Glepnir from the wolf, which is strength-based, doesn't do much beyond that. And if we got enough stenches off before the monster died, it wouldn't do anything. Sadly, our monster died a little early, so we were taking damage, but again, not enough that it was any concern.
Yeah.
Hitting up the inn, not even going to bother saying goodbye to our friends. I'm sure they're fine. Someone was asleep in a bed, definitely recovering from some grievous injuries. They'll walk it off.
Yeah, we've got gods to kill. We don't have time to say hi to them.
Right? Time to go up the next couple of floors of the tower.
And we've got a $25 donation from Edward Malice towards the Hidden Song showcased. Loved last year's RP Valkyrie show. Excited to catch this one. Thanks a lot, Edward.
Okay, so we're going to do our first bit of reordering the party here. Again, on fixed mode, we know a little more about what to expect than one might reasonably expect. So we're going to swap our Esper out here to the front. One of the things about this game is that, similarly to Final Fantasy I, different slots in the party have different rates of being targeted. That first slot gets targeted 3 times as much, the second slot gets targeted twice as much, and then the last two are that same rate.
Okay.
And so, in particular, because we know a little bit about what's going on with the RNG here, we can just kind of roll on through.
Also, I should quickly mention we're only $6 away from getting the Citus Alpha showcase for Hidden Songs.
Yo!
Yeah, very close.
Nope.
Nope.
I messed up the RNG somewhere.
Yes, but that's what happened.
Yeah, so this game does give me a quick reset button.
Okay.
If I press, I call it select. It's not called that on modern controllers. It will reset back to title.
Okay.
And this is something that is more or less hard required to pick up here.
Okay.
So
Also, I noticed that you seem to die instantly on a critical hit. Is that a thing in the game where crits are just instant death?
yes.
Okay, yeah, sort of like in the Bard's Trail shield we had last morning.
And luckily, we as the party don't have to deal with any of those weaknesses. We just get to exploit them on enemies.
That's always fun. So what skill are we hoping to get here?
We are hoping to get Gaze.
Oh, okay. What's that do? Stabs effect of some sort?
Yeah, I am Oh god. It causes confusion, which
Okay.
locks down enemies. Oh, why did the RNG get into the state? I am... Yeah. There's a lot about this game that we understand. There's a lot about this game that I don't understand. And we're definitely in the case of literally this has never happened before.
Don't worry. We have plenty of this has never happened for moments.
Yeah, like this isn't even supposed to be an RNG thing. This is supposed to be one of the fixed points that we don't need to worry about randomly picking up. So is it because we took too many mutations earlier?
No.
But that doesn't make any sense because the way this game works, it should have already been. As you can tell, I am just... We are completely off the rails at this point.
I'm sure. Lemon Kitsune said could be too many steps.
Maybe? That's typically not a consideration?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Garby, this is fine.
Yep. And, like, I'm sure I can get through this.
Yeah, I'm sure you can too.
Yeah, we'll just make our own route.
Yep.
I do know things that influence the RNG include the party order. So we're going to try and fish for that gaze ability because being able to confuse enemies is really powerful in this game. It basically is just full-on stunning them.
Yeah, I can imagine it being good. Yeah, we'll try and figure out what's going on here.
Yep. Worst case, we'll continue without it, and we'll figure things out from there.
Okay.
And, you know, after a certain point, we'll just be live routing on the air.
Exciting.
Because, like, gaze is an ability that we want to use all the way up to basically the second to last boss. So, without it, a lot of the route and strategy that I have scripted does not work.
Yeah,
we are just not getting any ability drop from that. Huh. I've never played the Fame Game Saga before, so cannot compare it to that. However, this game is very fun to play casually.
You know, I was saying that command selection also affects RNG, so that might be the case.
Right, but it's fixed mode, so I'm not expected to see anything, so...
Yeah.
let's just run it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I will need to do a... Actually, no, that... Don't need you to die there. Yeah, no, I've very much enjoyed hanging out with the Discord server for the devs of this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, cool. So Saga 4 was actually a previous project there. Cool.
Okay.
Neat. Well, let's see if this gets it.
You know what? We'll take O-Fire because that's a useful button.
Yeah, it still seems nice.
Yep. But we don't have gaze. This is going to get interesting.
You know, interesting runs are the fun ones.
Yep.
Yeah, what's going on? Let me tell you a bit about the charity we're working for.
Please.
Take This as a charity dedicated to help decreasing the stigma, increasing the support for mental health in the game enthusiast community inside the game industry. Their vision is a game community that welcomes and supports people experiencing mental health challenges and that recognizes the humanity and mental health of game creators. You can learn more about them on their page right here, and they also have a resources page for mental health resources and community resources and such right there.
Alright, we're gonna hop into town here. And we already know where the secret hidden passage to the underground resistance movement is.
Yeah.
It's open, it's there. Don't need to worry about it.
Yep, totally visible from our character's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And also, virus that big is probably like a super duper virus.
Right? Luckily, we surprised it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely sounds like kind of enemy that hits with status effects.
Mm-hmm.
This guy we got here, see another... What kind of class is he?
That is a monster. He's basically just... He's a dragon.
Okay.
So he's got claws and he's got fire breath. But yeah, Zakumba is joining the party for us for a little bit. He's, you know, the right-hand man of the resistance here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And let me guess, we're fighting against the god of this world?
So we are in the angelic world where the villainous prince is, you know, running the show, calling the shots. This is a world that is, you know, fairly high-tech, all things considered. They've got power plants and machinery and this ancient temple that we're going to go raid.
Yeah, Lemon Katsune said, no chainsawing god in this game, sadly. Yeah, that was a very funny thing to do in the first game.
That's not entirely true.
Oh.
If we get that far in, you'll see. Because, again,
Boy.
we're routing on the fly, baby!
Yep.
Also, shoutouts to my favorite track on the soundtrack.
Yeah, this is a bit of a funky one, yeah. Yeah, let me continue saying that you should try rank 4 human because it's so much fun grinding money for their stats.
Look, I ran 4 robots.
Yeah, true. That is sort of a similar thing, I can imagine.
Yeah. Heck, I ran 4 robots fixed.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Hope we can see that sometime in the future.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, that would probably be a more consistent run because there's no RNG at that point.
True. Oh, you got a saw.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't worry. That's all we got. That's just gonna be cash.
Aw. Oh, saw in this game is horribly inaccurate, sadly.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, that's kind of how you gotta balance a one-hit move.
Yeah, true. In later on, it's probably chainsaw, because in the first game you could get a chainsaw and it was actually an insta-kill item which could actually be used against the final boss of the game. Which, of course, is very funny when you just think about it, using a chainsaw to slay God.
I've seen enough horror movies.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it definitely made the final boss easier.
True. 1, 2, 4, That's how counting works, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's counting.
kind of a simple puzzle, but, you know, a nice one.
Yeah. I mean, true that guy wasn't much of a god, but you know, a lot of these gods are surprisingly killable in this game and in Saga, but you know. Yeah, late Erna's is imagining that the robot uses the saw by plugging it into itself and attacking enemies with it.
Oh yeah, no, we don't actually plug the weapons into the robot, it's all duct tape.
Oh yeah,
duct tape, string, and prayers.
Yep.
Okay.
And Lemon Katsuni's also saying Gorilla Glue as well.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can use that as well. Well, about now into the run. For folks just joining in, you're watching Speedrun Ragnarok and are proud to benefit Take This again this year. Take This seeks to offer perspective and hope to anyone who feels overwhelmed with their mental health issues they don't suffer in silence. Katsuni says, I don't suffer in silence. Make everyone else suffer me in silence. That definitely works, I suppose, Katsune.
Right.
But also, is there any chance of us finding gays in the future? Or like yours that wasn't that one area?
I don't know. I mean, I guess there's always a chance.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is one of those moments where it was definitely routed that particular way, and I stopped exploring.
Yeah. And Katsuni saying they find making folks smile around them by being silly is very helpful to their health.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, friendship's always a nice thing to have.
And apologies if my movement is a little imperfect. I am desperately trying to think about how I'm going to get through the next boss here without gaze.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Well, I said as someone who hasn't ever really seen the game be played before, so.
Yep. We'll figure it out. Yeah. When there's a will, there's a way.
Katsune's just saying just stare at it.
Yeah. If only anyone in this, had magical eyeballs.
Oh, and I just got a note from Sparkover. They said apparently their video game block is gonna have, for the bonus songs, they're gonna include song from Ajax, Elebits, Castlevania, and Toho Project.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to hit the in-up first. There it is. I do love a good Toho.
Indeed. Well, I think I'm more used to the Elbit song growing up. I haven't played as much Toho as I want to or watch, but still cool games.
I don't have any money right now, but maybe we can fish off the meat purchases here. We'll find out. We're definitely... Okay. Esper. Equip. Giant gloves. Equip. LMG. Samurai shield. And an extra healing pot.
Yes, Arion and Sparkover. Castlevania.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Ajax is, though, but I've definitely heard of the other three. I have like a 50-50 thought on what the Elbit song is going to be. One of the two Creds themes, mainly.
Okay. So those are all ice, so that's...
Okay, what are we doing now? We're trying to, like, get gaze by feeding meat to our Esper?
Yeah, we're trying to be a little sneaky about it. Hey, love, that makes one of us.
Yeah, Emery believes in you, though.
We're gonna do that for sure. We're gonna save here. See what we can fish up.
Game's going alright, Mike the Magician, although we have run a bit of RNG on this, which means we aren't going to have an ability that we kind of want to get.
Yep.
Yeah, Gaze is going to be could be inflicting confuse, but we're having trouble finding it.
Okay, so we are not getting gaze off the meat shop. That's fine. I'm gonna have to redo that menu now.
Yeah, the saving and resetting, we're trying to figure out some RNG, see if we can squeeze out that skill through some other means.
Yep. At least we can get the katana and put that on the robot. That'll be a nice damage increase. That's supposed to be LNG. Let's just sell that. Alright. Yeah, if this doesn't work out, then there is the backup option of doing a bunch of grinding. It's an RPG, you know, you can always grind.
Yeah. Yep, when in doubt, grind it out.
Yep. Obviously not fast, but...
Yeah, sometimes it's necessary.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it definitely does, Mike the Magician. This is very much inspired by the Saga games, which are called Final Fantasy Legend over in America.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, you can call it inspired by, but that's honestly selling it a little short. This game
definitely more
is
homage, yeah.
a direct reference to a lot of them. Okay. We might be able to do this particular fight. Might get a little scary, but...
Yeah, it definitely seems scary already, but I think we can do it.
Yeah, if we keep the status effects rolling with the monster, this might actually be possible.
Hope it didn't need Natara.
I mean, I always need Natara.
Yeah, true. Uh-oh.
Hey!
That's our first party wipe of the run.
Yep. Okay, so... Step 1. Reorder a little bit, see if we can't get the RNG to do something slightly different.
If they did hit Natara Lemon, and she probably wouldn't last long because she's definitely the lowest health of the party.
Yeah, but she's resistant to fire.
Oh, okay.
So actually... I wonder... See?
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Is there a reason we're not trying to take out the left drone with the shock staff? I'm guessing you have to like respawn if we take out both of them?
Correct.
Ah, okay.
Okay, they're both paralyzed, so we're going to go take the moment to heal.
Yep. Luckily, things seem to be going much better this time.
You just top everyone off just to make sure. Okay, machine is rid of paralysis.
Yep, exactly, Mike. Coincidentally, also learned about that from a sort of tactic from Final Fantasy IV with the core. Okay. These are technically different series, but they have the similar name in America.
Same direct lineage as well.
Yeah.
Which is also really cool. Like, the Saga series came out of people at Square. Yo! We got it!
Yay!
Gaming. Yeah. Like, from here on in, every single fight that we actually beat is going to be a massive victory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, until we get gaze, it's still... If we do get gaze, that'll be really good, though, but...
Yep.
Yeah, Max Sullivan saying rip my ears. Definitely some excitement there.
I am not sorry for popping off.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Lady Erlen says, some days we don't have gaze, you just need to muscle it out. Not gaze as in stare, but gaze as in gay pride.
Oh, I got shut up, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
For folks running in, this is Speedrun Ragnarok. We're starting on day 3, and this day we're going to be having our music blocked with games such as Citus Alpha, Rock Band 3, and Beat Media 2DX Infinitas. And each of these also has an incentive link to them, so if you want to donate, you can type in !donate to donate to Take This, which provides mental health services to people, to the video game community. And we're currently very close to getting our Citus Alpha incentive for a hidden song showcase.
Okay. We're back at our home world. And things got a little exploded. But luckily, there's a white rock here. So, you know, that's nice. Alright. This is an interesting fight because our goal is not to win, but to survive.
Okay.
Every single turn, we're going to get some new enemies spawning, and of course not. If we get both of the enemy packs to be enchanters, the fight's over. We can just keep running away and win. Because enchanters don't actually do attacks. They simply attack you with status debuffs. And status buffs for the opposing team.
Yeah, definitely imagine that with a name like Enchanter.
Yeah. But they don't do any damage directly, so if we get this to a fight where it is just enchanters, Ares does not attack directly, and now we can just run away, and this first fight is going to be over.
Nice.
Now, this won't be true the next time we fight Ares, but... No. For me to be talking, you know, Lady Ariana, we would need multiple of you. We're fighting Ares.
Yeah, the god of war.
Yeah, but also multiple areas. Okay, you get the Funda shield.
Yeah, we wouldn't fight you, Lady Ariana. Lady Ariana uses rally. Alpha appears. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Well, at least it's an ET. Okay, so electric shield station. Buy a cant claw. That over the katana. Sell that. Ninja glove. Oh god, it's the steppies.
Oh, yeah. All the hopping. Aries' second move. Rally ET, then the death magic starts.
Oh no.
Ariana's played enough Yu-Gi-Oh! To know how to special summon with her alien deck. Yeah, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Myself in a long time. I think maybe in like the Game Boy Advance game era was the most I've played. Because buying all the cards but costs too much, I guess.
Fair. It is a very expensive hobby to get into.
Yep.
Citation, I play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I've heard people can start getting to be joking about how just get hooked on something else. It's cheaper than getting into Magic.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ariana's also getting to 40k. I haven't played any of that stuff really, but I do know the lore and stuff. I think the most I maybe played the Warhammers, maybe the Total Warhammer games, if I get enough the money to pick one of those up. Because I've definitely seen some YouTubers playing. Looks really fun.
Look, all I know about Warhammer is that the red ones go faster.
True. So what are we doing right now?
Remembering where I need to go next.
Okay, yeah.
And it is here, into the Howling Cave. Technically, we're not supposed to be going through here right now. But, we're speedrunners. We know what's up. Gonna hop in here. You'll notice the lights are out. I'll fix that.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to engage with this dungeon's mechanic at all.
Yep. We're not supposed to be here, but we're here anyways.
Yep.
That's true, Mike. That's the thing about speedrunning. Especially when you get into weird clipping and stuff like that.
Grab the dragon sword. Okay, we'll fight you. Come at me. Not sure. We're deep into... Let's just roll Esper abilities until we get something interesting.
Yep. Let's go rolling the dice.
Yep. Those boxes are fake. Okay. Side sword, equip, diamond armor, equip, samurai hat, agility pod on robot. I'm gonna save because this fight is rough.
Ooh, Sherwing's cheering us with the Black Mage Pikachu and Red Mage Eevee pom-poms. Not sure exactly what sort of crossover those are from, but I can just imagine it being some very cute art.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kitsune saying, please feed your human that HP 600.
No. Don't need it yet.
Fair enough. What was that ROM we picked up earlier, by the way? I noticed you picked up a ROM, and I was a little curious about what that was.
Yep, that is a key item. You remember our friend Rom from earlier? Or,
Yeah.
sorry, Borg from earlier, who helped us in that very first part of the game?
Yeah?
Yeah, with the invasion, definitely got some of the wiring knocked loose.
Okay.
And so it's a replacement part.
Okay.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware of that, but I want to save it for later. Do not doubt me on the understanding the base mechanics of this game, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, Leggy's the runner. They definitely know what's going on most of the time.
Yeah, just because I don't have gaze right now doesn't mean I haven't spent a lot of time sitting down and learning about this game. Ah, gotcha. Explain it in chat. Yeah.
Yeah, they're explaining it to him. Okay. Right.
Yeah, no, and interestingly, in fixed mode, it does not have a range. It actually is just plus 14.
Huh.
Which, if that's a bug, please don't change it. It's actually really nice for money routing. Yee. You know, fair. The full category is any percent casual fixed.
And we got Borg back. Yay.
Yay! And so from here, we're going back to a place that may look kind of familiar. As I make the wrong turn. That gets me every single time. Hehehe.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
And yeah, Mike, the art on the characters is pretty good.
Yeah, no,
It does look designs.
I love all the character designs in this game.
Hmm. Yeah, poor Natar. Unfortunately, being the Esper means she doesn't get as much health as the others usually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. We did have enough spread damage that we were fine.
Yep, that's we grind luck, Kitsune.
Yeah, but this is a speedrun. It's time for grinding.
Yep.
Unfortunately, probably me if things go badly enough.
Yep, either get stats or get gaze. One of the two. Or both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Like I make you choose between two great things. Two great tastes that go great together.
Young Kitsune's asking how else shall we get gaze?
I mean, in my defense, in my experience, I meet them on Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now we're to Ares Castle, which is a long, extended puzzle of a dungeon. And I love it conceptually.
Okay, we're doing the party split.
Yep. And we've got a radio that we use to swap back and forth between the parties. And it's actually a really neat mechanic. It's just gonna be a lot of menuing.
Yeah.
I need to get the return here. Because that'll make life easier, because we are going to want to be able to exit out of this dungeon. There's the katana. Nothing else to worry about.
Yeah, Mike, that's exactly what this sort of thing is, and we have to solve all the puzzles in these two different areas so each of us can progress. And I think they did that in also Final Fantasy VI as well, especially in the final dungeon where we had to split into 3 different parties.
Yeah, it's always a neat mechanic, but one thing I really appreciated about FF6 was it was just one button press to swap, as opposed to having to hop into the menu in this one. But, you know, this is still a really neat puzzle because there's a twist to it that we'll be running into here in a little bit.
Okay. Kitsune is naturally asking about the sort of design idea behind this, like why would you need it and just know your troops?
My personal headcanon is that Ares is a terrible commander and does not care about troop morale because he can just walk through all of the defenses with the Aegis up.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, so we equip robot with the new katana. Right, we need to get the float shoes in a bit. So we're good to sell things.
Awesome.
Salty meat goes. The dragon sword, cross. Shot. Boom. Boom, boom. And here we want to buy another pair of ninja gloves.
Exactly, Lord Bobry. It keeps the troops mentally stimulated. Finding Filene also has noticed the fact that the party display's a bit bugged because they're using return.
Yep.
Yeah, the actual game party should be cracked. Just got the 4 main characters in Borg, I think. Or Borg and Jamie.
So we will have Borg and Jamie for the boss fight.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that's true. Technically did have them both, but just in separate parties for the radio.
Yep. Here we are back with them. Cool. And now we get to do a sneaky party swap, where we take the party that was on one side and bring them up the other half of the tower.
Okay.
Because now that we have the air seed, we can dive in here, grab these float shoes, and we're gonna put those directly to the Esper. Because Ares knows Quake.
And yeah, imagine the tower would not survive that if she didn't have those shoes on.
Nope. Okay. Power's on.
Folks, we are currently running Speedrun Ragnarok to raise money for Take This. Take This is working to decrease the stigma and increase support for mental health in the game enthusiast community inside the game industry. You can learn more about them by visiting their website over here, or check out some of the resources they have for mental health.
Now I need to go up the other door.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah, finally feline saying that they can't reply to the @ symbol because there's something in my name it doesn't like? That's weird. Oh wait, okay, might have been someone else. Ninja debugger, I see. Okay. Yeah, just a little, just a little thing, the old Scunthorpe problem, as they joke about.
Yep.
Okay. No, so good morning, Possum Coffee. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Going good over here. My baby nephew's just over here right now, and we're watching him upstairs, but we still have plenty of time to help out with the run today.
Pop up here real quick. Grab a Windrock.
Nice. I'm glad you're having a good morning, Possum.
And the heat goggles.
Right.
Now we charge on in.
Last time.
Yeah, it's a classic problem
Yeah,
of just
it's literally called the Scunthorpe problem, but
for, reasons that become obvious after a few seconds of thinking about
yeah, if you look
that.
at the actual name.
It is annoying, though.
Yeah.
Alright, Ares time. And speaking of fights that we really, really wish we had gaze for.
Hmm. Yeah, because Tara's going to be fun with the quaking, but I imagine the other guys aren't going to be having much fun.
Yep.
Yep, Kitsune time to kill Cod. This is actually the fourth one we've killed so far, I think. Oh, nice. Lemon Kitsune also runs this game as well, just not in fixed mode. Cool. I'll have to actually see it sometime. And yeah, Mike, if you aren't killing a god, are you really playing an RPG? Or a JRPG?
Right.
We're going for multiple. We're killing our way through a whole pantheon in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there goes the quake.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reset that one. Again, not used to this.
Yeah. Oh, Kitsune's playing Metaphor, and then YSX comes out. So yeah, definitely pausing the runs. Yeah, a lot of the good RPGs coming out, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, Possum Coffee with the good games. I've first been busy this week with Next Fest demos. A lot of good ones this week. I end up trying to pick up some of those bigger games myself, but I'm currently between jobs, so unless I could do just like cheap games and demos, but it's still good. Anyway, Ares round 2.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike, I myself haven't been playing any WAS games. I think the most I played was a bit of Wanderers on the SNES back in the day. I know, it would be cool area on to see some more YS3 one day. Again, that's one I only really know a bit of because I played a tiny bit of that, like maybe mostly the first dungeon. I never got too far in that game. But yeah, I did hear the games are mostly separate stories, so you can start with any game. So what's the main plan for fighting Ares now that we don't have gaze?
We are actively trying to figure that out, to be perfectly blunt.
I see. Planning on the fly, I see. Also, yeah, I'm curious about the fact that one of the skeleton guys seems to have like an after image behind him. Why is that?
Because there's 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize it's a whole stack of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more enemies in the stack, as Lemon Katsune points out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, though with bigger stacks, you do often see more after images behind them as well.
Yeah, true. Also, we've just got a $10 bid from Possum. Donation Possum saying, "Good morning all. Let's get another Ziggy into Legend of Mana." They donated $10. Have Ziggy be the name of the protagonist in Legend of Mana. Thank you, Possum.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying Ares almost dead if my math is right. Looks like he should be in the
hundreds judging by the... And if you lose to specific fights, you get these tragic cutscenes that you can't skip. Let's see if there's anything we can do before going back.
Yeah, Lemon Katsune is saying he had like 672 health left on him.
first thing we're going to do is give you extra healing tools. And go again.
Yeah, for folks curious about the upcoming for the bid war, which is currently going to be coming up right after this run. We've got, let's see, you should have $10 going to Ziggy and along with the original initial of Ircon G. So we should have $10 to Ziggy, but we fixed that quickly. And yeah, make the magician. I think he's basically just keep summoning minions if he ever has none.
Correct.
Yeah, we saw a bit of that in that first battle with them, where we were just trying to get them to have all enchanters because they can't actually attack.
Yeah, and here, unfortunately, the issue is that because he attacks in this fight, if he ever has minions alive, he will buff his stats and their stats as well. So we're trying to do what we can to take out some of the ads as we go, so that we don't just get completely bowled over by Ares getting all these stat buffs. And also try to keep on top of healing.
Yeah.
And also try to deal damage to Ares himself. Like...
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, out of curiosity, what's the timer at?
The timer is at 1 hour 45 seconds, or 45 minutes. So a little bit over halfway.
Okay, we're gonna try this from the top. We already took a lot of damage there, so.
Okay, round 4.
Yep.
We believe in you.
Well, that makes some of us.
Aww.
Nah, this is just incredibly tricky.
Yeah,
because
on days.
without the Ares is not immune to gaze. So if you can hit Ares with gaze at the start of the fight, you can keep Ares locked down for several turns and just wail on him.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like that was going to be a big part of our strategy going forwards, but...
Yep. And in fact,
you just said weird.
While Ares has gaze inflicted, that means we're not seeing a lot of the summons either.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yep. And as Lemkitsune points out, he's immune to sting. So...
Yes, so our So our monsters aren't going to be doing too much unless you count healing.
Yep. Which healing is huge here.
Yeah.
I think... got a strat.
Grabbing and finding are also believing. Same here. Oh. And there's the first quake.
Yep.
While we're doing this fight, I'm curious, are there any other runs you do beside this game?
Oh yeah. I do a lot of other RPGs. So things like... oh god. Final Fantasy 1. I've ran Final Fantasy Legend 2. Hilariously enough. I've run... Mystic Quest, I've run just a whole bunch of stuff.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I see what I need to do to keep this loop going. Oh yeah, I also speedrun Super Lesbian Animal RPG.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Dawn of Souls PSP and Pixel Remaster for FF1.
Okay. While going through, we can also tell you about the RPG Relics themselves. We're an inclusive group of female and femme-leaning speedrunners who love and run RPGs. If you'd like to use to join the Discord, you can join here and open people of all genders. And as you can see, they accept everyone of every type for speedrun assistance. We also have a link to the Take This Discord there as well, if you want to learn more about them and hang out with them. Looks like we got Limited Kitsune running quick math on Ares' health. This is attempt 5 or 6 against Ares, I'm trying to remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We are definitely going through it.
Yep. It's definitely one of the walls of this run, it seems like.
Yeah, like, again, this is one of those fights that if we have gaze, this fight can be trivial.
Yeah.
But since we don't, well, it's turned into this.
Hmm. I believe you got this. It's getting close. Oh, double digits. There we go. Hey!
We are in challenge run territory as opposed to speed run territory at this point.
Yeah. No gaze, then we're going wild.
Yep. Okay. By the way, I'm just going to throw out there, when we hit estimate, we are going to just call it there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine having those 6 fights against Ares definitely slowed things down, sadly, but
Yep.
it's still been a very good run.
Oh yeah, no, like, for not having one of the primary tools that I expect to have during a run, I am very proud of how I've played this. It is unfortunate that it has gone this badly, but, you know,
Yeah.
that was more or less outside of my control.
Yeah, RNG happens sometimes.
Yep.
In a game that's only like half year old, there's definitely some stuff we still gotta figure out about how the RNG fully works.
Yep. Just in case we get ambushed by more bonsai bots.
Bonsai bots as in like kamikaze bots, or bonsai like the plant?
The former.
Ah, yeah, it's a shame. Can't get attacked by the robots that are good at making bonsai trees.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think those robots are very violent. Or fortunately, I suppose.
Yeah.
But we do get the flare book.
Ooh, nice.
So that's going to be a nice upgrade.
Oh, yeah, Professor NES is mentioning the trees from Earthbound. Yeah, those things are always scary. really scary.
Mm-hmm. So here... Right.
It's okay.
This is the next scary fight of the run.
Oh boy. Yeah, another Wish You Had Games fight.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. What's your big strategy for this fight against Ishra?
Dump at damage. The ads will heal Ishra. But they are not immune to being paralyzed.
Oh, nice.
So keep that one stunned. Flare is doing way more damage from all the extra grinding we've done.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
Yep. The fact that it's doing nearly 100 damage is very good, relatively speaking, to what we'd expect our damage output from our Esper to be at this point in the game. So, we are seeing a lot more contribution.
Well, some of those things such as poisoning the party with the Phosgene missile, which I find pretty funny.
Yep. We are getting very, very generous RNG from Ishra here today.
Yeah, that's good. Just try too.
Yeah, we're taking max HP. Use the hit again. Hey, Zomi. There's something not right in this desert. It hurts you as you walk around it, but it doesn't smell like poison. It doesn't smell like anything.
Oh, this is Gamma World. Is this nuclear fallout?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we're not tabletop RPG the same name. I think I remember. I think that's what it's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. For instance, hopping to try and avoid the eagle.
Yeah. Annoyingly, that is something that can happen if you get stuck in a corner. You just kind of hop around in place uselessly for a bit until you stop hopping and go like, well, I guess it's my fate.
Yeah. Yeah, Margaret Instinct, Varonis. Varonis never changes. Also, we're currently right past the 2-hour mark.
Okay. I have worked with that.
Yeah, Possum Coffee's asking about this game. It's basically a sort of a game that's a big homage to the Final Fantasy Legend games for the Game Boys.
Mm-hmm.
The Game Boys, yeah. Yeah, there's like a the Final Fantasy Legend / Saga series, as was known as in original Japan.
Yep. And we still see, the Saga series being released under that name these days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it definitely is a pretty cool game to take homage to Possum. Definitely does seem awesome.
And one of the things I really appreciate about this game is, like, while they definitely make it as familiar to those games as they can, it also isn't, you know, a game that is beholden to the design choices of the past. So things like having meat shops for your monsters to be able to upgrade them. And, you know, Espers being able to eat meat to learn abilities as well are just really nice innovations that, you know, make the gameplay experience still feel like that classic experience, but also put it in this new modern context that feels even better than the original did.
Oh yeah, those quality of life features definitely help. And when we continue talking about a few others, like Esper's learning skill only over the low skill on the list, and Esper being able to use taking stat up instead of a skill.
Yeah, it used to be you could only take... You just had your last skill automatically get replaced. It was rough.
Yeah.
And in this one, you know, like Kitsune says, you get to choose, okay, do I take a stat, do I take a skill, and where the skill goes in your learn slot actually can vary. So you don't have to like constantly be like, okay, no, this is the one skill I'm okay with getting lost. Try and fish for a slightly better fight. Because you can see either one or two Demon Lords in the packs, and obviously the fewer of those I see, the happier I be.
In this show, you're shooting up mustard gas.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just as funny me seeing these bosses use like chemical weapons like that. Especially since they look more like a mage type. Yep. Natural evolution of wizard with a gun. Wizard with a war crime weapon.
Sufficiently advanced technology has become war crimes.
Yeah. Where's the lie, though, Margaret Ann says. It's true.
So this might be a bit of a slow fight, but it is definitely doable.
Yeah, you beat him once, you can beat him again.
Yep. Sadly, my main damage dealer is face down.
Yeah.
In defense position to make, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Joke we were earlier. But will eventually die.
Yeah, they can be paralyzed, so you can definitely stun lock them to a degree.
Yep. And, you know, each flare cast is doing, you know, 80, 85, 90 damage a swing, so we are having HP go down slowly.
Yep. Lim Kitsune is saying he's protecting the earth with his face.
Yeah, obviously this would be a lot faster if my robot was still alive, But, resetting at this point would probably take more time and effort to get the RNG to keep my robot alive actually working.
Hmm.
Nice high roll. Hopefully this is it.
Feeling out not having a sword.
Hey!
There we go.
Let me get the moment to raid these boxes.
Nice.
Got to revive, but this is a fight where you have to lose, so it's not worth resing anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, so guess what Moloch is from looking up the sprite?
Satan?
And so that's the golem sprite, also occasionally used for robots.
Oh, okay.
What do you think Moloch is going to look like?
A robot?
Funnily enough, you were right the first time.
Oh yeah, it is literally Satan. Yeah. I mean, he's really named after demons, so. And also like the fact that he apparently killed Zoni so hard it caused him to change species. From his little imp thing to just generic dead sprite. Oh, look, one of the serious thing is that what the dev is saying and why they use the golem sprite for this. His chair is the true boss. Wow, that's interesting. Yep, Moloch gains all his power from his chair, of course.
So you don't have to talk to anyone. Pop in here, leave.
Interesting. The dev has a great sense of humor. Love talked to him over the bugs I found. Yeah, it's always nice to see a cool dev like that.
Yep. Crossroads.
And Ariana definitely says that the chair's her boss because there's someone who works in office and spends most of their time in her butt. Yeah, that definitely can be a real boss.
Doing a bit of looting before we get to the next area. This E-Saber is the next weapon upgrade for our robot.
Just slap all the weapons on that thing.
Slaps the roof of the robot. This baby can hold so many weapons.
Yeah, true. Just turn that little thing to a mobile weapons platform. And folks, for joining in, we've got a little bit under an hour left for the bid war for Legend of Mana to see who we're going to rename the main character. Currently in the lead is Ziggy with $10. So if you want to get those donations in for that run, and best get them in soon.
Alright, we have upgraded our monster into a demon lord.
Nice.
Who comes with some very nice abilities, including the ability to teleport.
Ooh, even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it definitely sounded like they do some healing, judging by the fight with Ishtar, but teleport's definitely gonna be good for this run.
Oh yeah. That goes, that goes. That goes. That goes. Okay. Still off a bunch of stuff.
Margaret Ann also wants to know how much meat they need to eat to gain the ability to teleport. I mean, I'd go for it.
Well, it's not about eating a lot of meat, it's about eating the right meat.
Yeah, true. Consuming these little surprise you sold the Babel shields.
Yep. Wrong way round.
And yeah, Chad, teleport powers would definitely be awesome. I'd definitely be willing to eat some weird meat if I could get those. Yeah, it'd save a small fortune in gas prices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for now, the Thunder Shield is definitely the best equipment we can have on the human just to help prevent a certain amount of AoE.
Okay.
Okay, so we're done here. So my notes say look for the volcano, you can't miss it.
Yeah, definitely hard to miss volcanoes.
Mm-hmm.
Big, sometimes smoking. Oh, this is where I get to exchange those things. What's with the quick reset? What are we doing here?
So I accidentally over-menued and bought from the shop there. This is one of the places where we exchange the items, and I bought the army helm by accident by mashing too hard.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What we want is the Psi Staff. Cool. So
Boost mana to 99, nice.
I come down here, and we hit transform so that we can get in. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know much about Final Fantasy 14 and 11, so I wouldn't know about capitalism, teleportation capitalism. Professor NES and Lemon Kitsune.
Look, it's not about capitalism. It's about paying your taxes for using a public utility. Because in Final Fantasy XIV, the Aetheryte Network is a public resource maintained by the local governments.
Oh, base exploding.
Yep.
Is this a time second or it's just like a...
It is not actually timed.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know.
It just, is playing the urgent music and definitely closing one-way doors behind you. But there is no actual time limit.
I'm going to continue to say Samus film, just run. Margaret Ann's mission that the teleportation capitalism has worked in Ragnarok on one line as well. Monks made bank in that game, apparently.
Well, I believe it. Okay, we're gonna safety save here.
What happened there?
I'm not sure. The game kind of froze for a second. That was weird.
Yeah, just like it suddenly stopped. I was just standing there wondering what was going on for a second.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely had that moment too. But at this point, our Esper is going to go from being basically our, gaze spammer to something much more interesting. The Psi Staff does one thing very simply. It raises your mana stat up to 99, which is the standard cap you'd expect in this game. So you remember how I was doing about 80 damage with Flare earlier?
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is part of the game where gaze falls off for.
Yep. Like, there's still a few fights coming up where we want to have gaze, but at this point, we can make up with that with pure, sweet, sweet damage.
Nice. Nice, coming to Glass Cannon now. Right now we're looking at like we're having 40 minutes left for the rest of the run.
Which, honestly, may actually be doable.
Oh wow, that'd be cool to see.
Yeah, like, if I could pull this off, oh, that'd be wild. We are not taking a weakness to ice. That would be a bad thing to pick up.
Yeah. Somebody's like, would you like to lose your spell and give yourself a weakness?
No.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd ever choose that.
Human gets battle armor. But now that we have, our radiation suit, we can just walk places.
Now I can walk places without worrying about that loud clicking noise.
Yep. Oh my god. Angled incorrectly. Failed to jump.
Yeah. Okay, Katsune's saying it's because in the Saga games the skills mutate at random, so mutating was a risk in general.
Yep. And of course, this is fun.
Margaret Ann's saying that loud clicking noise is just their collection of antique clocks. Switch puzzles I see.
Luckily, a fairly straightforward one.
That's good.
And we pick up that speed stick, which does the same thing as the Psi Staff, but for agility. We're going to turn it into cash.
Ah, cool. Lemon Katsumi's processing about selling the stuff, but you need speed for speedrun. I mean, true, but being able to max out your size stats so you can blast people with flares is also pretty good as well.
Yep. We're going to sell a few things real quick, just to clean up a little bit of room in the old inventory. Cool. And then take the inn just to be safe.
Yep. Professor NES saying, limited inventory in this day and age? What is this, some kind of retro-themed game? It's definitely an homage to those, I'd say, Professor NES.
Right. Actually, I want to go here.
Wait, no Sir Robot is cursed. What's that do?
I forget exactly, honestly. But we can take care of that real quick.
I'm guessing here we're trying to reroll the number of enemies Ishtar spawns with.
Yep.
Or Ishra.
But at this point, we're just going to go for it.
Yeah.
Because, well, you'll see. Hey, Natara.
The big numbers, Natara.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, we're not trading heal for explode.
Hmm. Katsumi's saying, but Natara wants to be Voltorb. Yeah, trading heal for what's basically its opposite.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it is true, Professor Nias, that a good offense can be very good healing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah, I was wondering for a second what was going on with the screen just going black.
Yep, that is a known thing. There's supposed to be an actually quite pretty animation in there that didn't make it in. The devs are working on a large patch to fix a lot of the ongoing bugs that will be released soon, TM, along with the game's soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is when we can actually win?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bit of an AoE there.
Also, don't worry if you're a dog barking. My dog Lexi's just been barking at something, but she's fine. She just usually she just gets a little bit chatty sometimes if she sees someone.
Yeah, have not heard it at all for the record.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yep, we're almost hitting the half-hour mark here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's my duck. It's she's I think a brown lab mix named her Lexi. She's a cute one, very affectionate.
Unfortunate, but we keep going. And Tara's pretty fragile, sadly. Yep.
Katsumi's wanting to shrug a trick. Pee on pillows. Aw. Well, she does like the case just take our shoes when we're out. And just keep them with her. You know, but the old I want something that smells like my owner's thing, I think.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna try this again.
I didn't think the run was going well.
Timing was just getting a little rough.
Okay.
Like, keeping Natara alive is going to be huge for the amount of damage we do.
Okay.
So moving Natara to that back row there. So that hopefully we see the same pattern from Moloch. And Soko takes that big hit instead. Natara, I gave you a flare book. You are my primary DPS right now.
Yes, because it looks like Soko's taking a bit of backseat because of Moloch's resistance, as it seems.
Yep.
And yeah, the real Natara's agreeing that keeping them alive can be tricky.
Yeah, but worth.
Yeah, worth it.
Okay, we're just gonna have to push this time. Unfortunate, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah. But for folks in chat, if you want to donate to take this, we have links right here, and also you have a variety of incentives and goals for upcoming events. I mean, like, for example, we have the Legend of Mana protagonist named, which is going to close in half an hour with their bid war. We have a hidden song showcase for Citus Alpha, which only needs a little over $5 left. For Rock Band 3, the runner Dijon is going to be singing along for you to raise $100. And for $150, you will have to be doing a video game bonus block for Beat Media 2DX Infinitas, which includes songs from games such as Elebits, Castlevania. Let me double check here. Ajax and Toho. Yep, exactly, Dijon. That'll be you if you raise enough money.
Actually, you know what? I've got a strat for this. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We got this. We got this.
Okay, what's the plan this time?
Revive potion.
Of course.
Yeah, no, it's just Natara does 300 damage. Soko does 100. I don't want to take 3 times as many rounds to get through this fight as it would otherwise.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could have sworn you had some revive potions, but I thought you mentioned selling some of them off for money.
Yep, we're deep enough into the game that we actually want to hold on to them instead.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, now we've got the revive as the backup, which I should have been doing from the beginning, but you know, this run has definitely been an exercise in learning on the fly.
Yeah, it's definitely gone a little bit off the rails, but it's still been going very good, though.
Yep. Like, honestly, I'm happily surprised we're this deep into this run at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely got a wall of Ares, but it's definitely going good so far.
Yeah, Ares was rough. The machine was a little bit tricky, but we got through it. And hey, stayed alive this time.
Nice. Yeah, Dijon, using consumables is more likely than you think.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ninja Debugger with her massive 85 hit points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably hard if we were actually grinding, but we're speedrunners, so that means we do the minimum grinding necessary.
Great Goo Girl, this is later. That's the problem.
Yeah, Great Girl. Yeah, we are pretty late in the game, it definitely seems like. Because when you fight someone named Moloch, that's generally pretty late in the battle game.
Yep, all you need is one. But whoo boy, keeping that one hit point around is a little trickier than we want it to be some days.
Oh yeah. Especially when the demon is spamming nukes at you.
Yeah. But that's not good.
Uh-oh.
We've got cash for that.
Now as far as asking, what if we need them after?
Then we cry. A lot.
Yeah.
Like, I might be here.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Rough.
Yeah. The strategy we didn't expect that Moloch would kill off the guy with the revive first.
Yep. Back from the top.
Yep.
Really? No, that was too rude.
Man, yeah. Moloch's being mean now.
Right? And, like, we expect a first turn nuke. Like, to be clear. But we don't expect it to target Natara right in the face. That's the rude part. Like, we want our tank to take it.
Yeah, super rude.
Right? Natara's like, I need my face!
Faces are important. Ninja Debugger says, your face is quality of life and not necessary for MVP.
Yeah.
I'm Katsune Sing could probably sidestep the monster for ice damage. Not sure how viable that is.
Isn't Moloch immune to ice?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Let's try that again, see if we can't get a better damage roll. Wait, no. I have the revive, that's the whole reason I have the revive.
Okay, Lemon Kitsune Sing, immune to fire, but I don't think ice.
Well, you know. We're already this deep into dealing with it. Let's find out together!
Yeah, worth a shot.
As the saying goes, what could possibly go wrong?
Yep.
Immune to ice.
Okay. Well.
You know, it was an experiment, and we tried it.
Yep, I was trying.
and did not cost very much. So,
Yeah.
Science!
Let me consider saying they usually use the Fairy Queen here instead.
You know, fair. All you need is 5.
Yeah, speaking of fun, I was gonna say I have actually lost count of how many times, since I know there's like times where we start and immediately reset with this fight. So
Yeah,
definitely at least half a dozen.
yeah, this fight could be a bit rude, but I think we've got the plan forward here.
Yeah. Especially about gaze, I'm imagining Moloch is gaze vulnerable as well.
Moloch is not gaze vulnerable. This is, you know, as rough as it would be regardless of gaze or no gaze.
Okay, so we're hitting an actual wall here.
Yeah.
David saying, does that mean Moloch is bi?
Yes.
Yep, probably.
Headcanon accepted.
Yeah, I'll take that. Moloch is bi and has a very fancy chair.
I wish all my bisexual friends a very fancy chair.
Ninja Debugger's claiming that he can't be bi because he's sitting in a chair properly.
I wouldn't necessarily call that super proper. Like, you know, that's as close as you can get while not having your legs over the edge of the chair. Two bisexuals sitting. Oh. Down to triple digits.
One or two more should do it.
Okay, Natar is down. But that's why we have this.
Interesting. I did damage, now I nap. There we go.
Hey.
And he got his meat too. Shame he couldn't turn it to Moloch.
Yeah. But luckily, Scarab also has teleport.
Nice.
And so this down here is Hecate, one of the first nice gods we found. And the god that Masa, the swordsman we've been interacting with, follows. Cool. So. Okay, and now I need to do shopping. I need to buy the life book. I need to buy the cycle book. I need to buy the heal book.
Apparently Professor Ness saying his free enterprise emotes disallowed here? Question mark, question mark? Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Imagining maybe there's like a word in the emote word that's an issue. I don't know.
Okay. So now we get to the last bit of the tower.
Yep. And Kitsune's saying that the whole crystals by spell thing is from Final Fantasy Legend 3, where it can mix crystals to make powerful spells. Neat.
Thunder Axe.
So is this area basically the final dungeon? It definitely feels like we're close to the end.
Oh yeah. We've got
Nice.
only a few more bosses to go.
Okay, and speaking of which, we have 11 minutes.
Well, we're close enough that I will ask the person in charge how long we're going for.
Okay, let me... I'll be sure to ask them.
Tag that. Actually, laser gun.
There's some people in chat saying they heard sirens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you must have missed because I was a bit distracted. Oh. Okay, I'm getting word from Margaret saying they vote let you go if you think you can beat it soon.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, just keep me in the loop on when we're saying enough's enough.
I will.
Well, this is the stuff we want to hold on to, so let's sell diamond. I'm gonna buy 2 dragon armor. Flare book.
Folks, with the fact we're almost done with the run means that we're on the last call for getting bid war runs for Legend of Mana HD Remaster for the main character's name. Currently in the lead is Ziggy with $10. If you'd like to donate, then type an exclamation point donate, and you can donate to either that run or maybe some of the other incentives. We are only $5 away from the Hidden Song Showcase for Slitus Alpha. And I see you're finally giving robots something other than all weapons.
Yeah, the robots had a few non-weapon equips, but...
Okay, must have missed it.
Yeah, we are mostly transforming the robot from a pure agility attacker to a hybrid agility and strength attacker.
Okay.
And then we want the mana battery. Which also goes on the robot. Reorder.
Most our Demon Lord has, or Scarab has some devilish health there. Surprised he didn't do that for the Demon Lord.
Okay, we're gonna save. And pray.
You got this.
Because this is the last fight where we would need gaze. Okay.
Yeah, then Katsune is making the obvious joke about Prince, the armorist formerly known as Prince. Well, now he's known as Lucifer, so he officially is the artist formerly known as Prince.
And the Prince of the Angels.
Yep. Ooh, hitting hard.
Yeah.
And what's the big strategy for this fight?
Confuse Janine so that Lucifer has to burn turns curing the confusion.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have gaze here, so...
Yep. Now we're going for slightly different strat, which is trying to keep the party alive. But, you know, luckily we only have to kill Lucifer.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing could work.
Round 3.
Yep. Okay, here we're going to cover, barrier, side staff.
Well, with one I grabbed, it seems it's more like she's being controlled by Lucifer Janie finding Fileen.
Yeah, if you watched the Final Fantasy IV runs yesterday, yeah, you might have a better idea of how this is going.
You know, just gain stuff.
That's not good.
Interesting, the curse continues.
Wait, no, I'm a fool. I can do better than this.
What are we doing?
We are putting the life book on.
Ah, okay. Yeah, saying why go for single-use revive when you can use multi-use?
Yep.
Oh, Margaret's saying maybe have this be the last try because we've just hit 3 hours.
Alright. Yeah, we'll mercy kill this after this run. After this fight, regardless of how it goes.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, the final boss fight does take a little bit of time to get through. So I don't think we'll quite have the time for it. If we're already exactly at 3 hours.
Okay.
But, you know, again, for a run where things went so off the frickin' rails, I'm super happy with this.
Yeah, definitely make good progress even with that.
Yeah, and I learned a lot about what I will need to do should that happen in another run.
Definitely looking forward to see this again someday.
Yeah. With better strats. Yee.
Yeah, that's right. Those things are definitely good for seeing all the cool games out there. And it's Loose for Dead.
And actually, there's one more thing I can do very quickly that I do want to showcase before we send this off and running. Because I promised you all a saw kill.
Ooh.
So we'll go do that. That'll take a very small amount of time, and we'll call it there.
Okay.
And we just leave town. Yeah. Final boss is down there, but we ain't got time for that. And we'd be coming up here anyway. So...
Yeah, since we're not going to be fighting that, what would we be doing up here for the final boss?
Yeah, so the final boss is Avon, who we saw earlier as the leader of the Resistance. Hey, it's Moloch again. Hey, look! We have a saw on our monster.
Nice.
Y'all are welcome for that one. But yeah,
nice.
we'd be fighting Avon, who we met as the leader of the Resistance, who was actually secretly trying to take over the world this whole time.
Okay.
And then that would lead into a secret final boss fight. That, you know, I believe is a mystery for everyone who wants to play this themselves.
Okay.
But thank you all for having me. Thank you all for letting me showcase this run. And thank you all for helping me find a major flaw in the route that needs to get resolved.
No problem. Always great to get to see new games on here. Yeah, anything else you'd like to say before going off?
Just a quick shout out to my wonderful 4 party members who I have named here. NXZV, Demarine, Natara, and Soko. You are all wonderful and I love you all bunches. But yeah, keep watching Speedrun Ragnarok and we'll catch you in the next one.
Awesome. Well, folks, even with a bit of the bumpy ride, that was still a very great run of Secret of Varonis. Next up, we're going to be having Mechalunk coming up with a Jumi % run of The Legend of Mana HC Remaster. I'm going to be stepping out but as the host, but Possum Coffee will be taking up the whole next, so Folks, thanks again for watching and hope to see you more next time. Take care.